Welcome to Tiny Tina Wonderlands Best Build, a series where I showcase the best build for each classes, so you know how to build your character to their best potential, as well as knowing which gear or skill you should be looking out for. Through this series, I hope that you get a better understanding of how the Wonderlands endgame scene is going on, or at least this series can aid you in the endgame adventure, so that you will have a better time grinding 100 chaos level. Yeah. One thing to note is that for this type of video, I will not go as in depth into a build as your regular build video would be. I will just go through very briefly and talk about the overview of each build. But if you want to find out more about certain build, I recommend you checking out the Wonderlands endgame build doc made by the Discord community, since most of the build I showcase here is taken from there. Also, I will not include any Buffmeister or Pixie build because they are good, but they are too good and make the gameplay very boring, and every build is kind of the same if we are using them, so I will try to avoid that.
And for the 5th episode, we have Blightcaller. Blightcaller is straight up the strongest class in the game. It can put out the most damage out of any class, and consistently too. It can do almost any type of build archetype, including gun, melee, spell, dot, and companion, you name it. Now, because Blightcaller is a DLC class, it is up to you to choose whether or not the DLC or PLC is worth it for this class. But with all that, let's get in. For build number 4, we have Bloodrot. Bloodrot is a Blightcaller spell shot build made by Ancient Runes that is trying to utilize the Bloodrot gun. This gun's special ability is that it gets more damage the lower your health is. And with Blightcaller guys in the shell, we are able to double dip this very powerful gun. This build is also very tanky because of Deathless and Blightcaller general great shield regen ability. Now the playstyle for this build is aim for the crit spot, very important because that will proc the guys in the shell so that you will do a lot of damage. That way, use the sigil to protect yourself and be careful of the Bloodrot reload because that can easily down you. For build number 3, we have Blightfields. This is another gun build, but this time it is Spore Warden as the second class. This gun build was made by, you guessed it, Ancient Rune. Not much to say about this build outside of it being a pretty generic gun build with a lot of gun double dip, including Spore Fields, guys, play the angle, so you will be expecting a pretty consistent damage output out of this build. The playstyle of this build is to aim for the crit spot, to proc guys and play the angle, activate the barrage, and shoot in order to proc Spore Fields. Next up, we have Blade. This is a Blightcaller Berserker melee build made by Casey Bob. Build prioritizes big damage, hits with Blood Shield, and use that in combination with Plug Storm for fast mobbing section and quick boss melt. This can reach up to infinite damage using the interaction between Echo and Plug Storm. I have explained the interaction further in this video, so you might want to check it out. Basically, you just need to know that Echo can scale off of the elemental bow of Black Storm, and that elemental bow can also scale off Echo, so they kind of chain together infinitely, making an infinite dip. The playstyle of this build is to cast Black Storm, melee enemy, and clear the room. Simple as that. Honorable mention. For today's honorable mention section, we have Pork Totem. This is a companion build using the Blightcaller and Spore Warden classes, and this was made by Ancient Rune. This build is focused around maximizing the Pork Totem damage, which sounds kinda gimmicky, and it is. The reason this build exists is that it is the optimal setup for AFK soul farming. If you don't know what that is, there are many videos on YouTube explaining that. Now, if you actually want to use this build to grind chaos levels, the only way to deal damage is to use the gun Great Wings or Pixies that deal gun damage in order to proc guys in the shell. Otherwise, Pork Totem is quite weak in higher chaos level. The playstyle of this build is to throw your gun companion to deal damage, but most importantly to proc Bog down for soak, shoot, Queen's Cry, taser the enemy, crit spot in order to stack 3 of the hunt and proc M up, which will be important for your damage formulas. Finally, the best Blightcaller build, and as well as the best build in the game period, we have the Rotty. This is a Blightcaller Stable dot build made by Stone Guan and Asian Rune, 2 of the best hero characters that this game has to offer. This build is all about dot damage or stated effect damage. Now there are many versions of this build, there are gun version, spell version. So this build is very diverse in the way that it can apply dot, and it has a very strong interaction that makes it build broken, which is the Barbaros Spirit Swarm. I have explained it further in this video, you can check it out. But basically the Barbaros and Spirit Swarm create another infinite deep interaction, and it is very strong. I have tested this at Chaos 500 with mod, and this performed really well. Actually, it is the only build that can perform in Chaos 500. So as a sense that this build also used Contagion and Spirit Swarm. Those two are just 2 broken dot double dip, so you will get consistent bossing and mobbing damage regardless of if you are abuse the Barbaros or not. Just make sure that you have enough gear to support the dot formulas. The playstyle for this build is to apply stated effect however you like. It can be gun, melee, or even spell. So that is why we have so many versions of this build. Once you have applied a dot, keep applying it, and the double dip will carry you. Additionally, apply crossbow if you are using the Barbaros. So that is it for Blightcaller best build. Hope you enjoy it. If you find this video useful, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Comment down below on what you think about the video. Enjoy the Discord server and see you guys next time.